everyone, this is Arlene with a couple of projects to share with you for I Am Roses. This is my Secret Squirrel box swap for my Secret Squirrel sister, and she doesn't know that I have her, so I had to cover up her name on my box because I personalized the box for her. And this is one of those vintage trunks that I found at Joann, and this is what it looks like. It's really cool. It's a wooden trunk. It comes with some really nice hardware. It's already vintage and distressed and aged looking, which was really nice. So I really didn't have to do much to it, except my Secret Squirrel loves the combination of brown and pink, and I hope I'm not giving it away by saying that, but she likes the combination brown and pink. Since the trunk was already brown, I decided to accent it with some pink. And so the trim that you see on here is from a treasure nest, and it's from my stash, and I've had it for quite a while. Really love it. It's kind of a vintage pink color, so it went perfectly with my box. I took one of the black Michaels oval frames and I painted it raw umber brown, and then I used some crackle paint, and then I painted over that with a vintage white color, and then I used some of my antique rub and buff, antique gold rub and buff, and rubbed it on there to make it look a little distressed. Now this paper collection that's in the inside is from one of the new My Mind's Eye stacks. I think it's the blush from Lost and Found, My Mind's Eye. And I really love how it said charming, lovely, beautiful, and had the bird cage on it. So, but this is removable. I didn't stick it down or anything, so she can take that out and then add something else if she wanted to. Now, I used a number of I Am Roses products on here, so you'll have to go over to my blog to link off to each of these products. I'll always provide not the actual product number, but I'll actually link you to the product so you don't have to search by number. A lot of people who watch my videos are like, but can you please provide the link? And I don't think those folks are actually going to my blog. So do check out my blog, because I will direct link you to all of the products so that you don't have to search. Okay, so over here I have some of the rosebuds in a medium size, and I put 3 of them on there. I added a 1-inch rose here. That's a two-toned rose. It's pink in the middle, white on the outside. Love it. All of the flowers that you see here, or at least most of them, are sprayed with my Scintillating Silver Glitz Spritz by Lindy Stamking, and I absolutely love it because it just adds that glimmer to all of your projects without changing the color. I have 2 mini rosebuds here, and over here I have a Prima butterfly, which I totally love. I added that to kind of accent there. And then these are all I Am Roses. These are the large gardenias. What I did is I took the centers off, and I took some of my flat back pearls and I glossy accented them in the middle. This big half back pearl here is from S.A. Crafter's store. I really love those, and they're fairly inexpensive, and they come in a pack of 100. I think it's 100, and love those half back pearls. So yeah, lots of different products. These are the scrapbooking flowers. I love them because they're not so dimensional, so you can actually use these on scrapbook pages or cards and mail them without them being too bulky. And then here's some of the curly roses or gardenias in two-tone brown. And then more rosebuds. These are in the smaller size. And then I have some of Carla's leaf sprays back here. And then more of the pink scrapbooking flower. And then the two-tone pink in the middle, white on the outside. And oh, I added these brown leaves. Love these from I Am Roses. And then here's another, here's a white rose. I love that, those ones. These are white roses right here. And these are the semi-open roses. And then over here I have this Joann's sentiment. It says happy. And then I think my Secret Squirrel is such a genuine and sweet person, so I added one of the Muse tokens, and it says genuine on it, the Tim Holtz Muse tokens. And over here, where the little clasp is to open the trunk, I just added another two-tone pink flower, some more of the leaf sprays in pink, and then I added one of the little mini brown butterflies from Carla's Etsy. And then you'll see my all of the trunk, throughout the trunk I accented it with the white cherry blossoms. You can see them there too. and I did it all the way through to the back. So this is the back of the trunk. I didn't do much over here. Sorry, I'm gonna have to get my heat gun and get rid of all these glue gun hot glue spiders all over the project before I pack it up and mail it. But yeah, I didn't do much here, and I didn't do anything on the side. I didn't want it to go too crazy because there was already a lot going on up here on the trunk. Okay, so let me open it up. I didn't do a mirror this time like I normally do, but what I did is I added a row. I'm probably gonna have to lift this. Added more of the trim, the vintage trim. More of the vintage trim, and then I added more of the flat pink scrapbook flowers, and I added these two-tone smaller gardenias, and I sprayed all of them with the scintillating silver, and I wish you could see that up close because it's super sparkly. I love it. And all of these, okay, one thing I wanted to say about my secret squirrel is she does not cook. And I think I just pretty much gave it away because she spends most of her time in her scrap room and not in the kitchen. Okay, whoever my secret squirrel is, she probably already knows who she is. But so I decided not to make any of the boxes that I altered for her recipe themed because she intends to use her box. Okay, and I won't completely try to give it away because I'm not going to tell you what she's going to use it for, but she's going to use her box for something other than recipes. There you go. So I created these dividers for this box because the box is a lot bigger than a recipe box. It's, I don't know what size it is. These right here, I believe, are 9.5 by 4 1/4. So that'll give you an idea of how big the trunk is. But I created a whole bunch of dividers. I handmade these. I trimmed all of the thin chipboard, and then this paper is from a New Recollections line. I forgot the name of the collection. It's like behind me and it's got a ton of stuff over it, so I can't really see it. And this right here, love it. This is the file tab by the File Tab Dynamics from MFT. And basically what I did, and you can see it goes all the way around, I folded the piece of paper, and then the scored part, I barely had it like not touching the edge, and then I die cut it so that this becomes a solid piece. And then I just adhered it, wrapped it around both sides. Love it. Totally love it. I love my dynamics. So so basically I did 3 like this, and I made, I think, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15 tabs. So she can insert whatever. And I also used my word window punch by Stampin' Up! So she has a mat to write what each of the items are going to be in each tab. So that is my box, and let me show you one other box I made for her. That's like an altered trunk, I guess. And here's supposed to be the recipe box. So this is an actual recipe box that I altered. I gessoed it, I painted it, and I glimmered it up with my dark chocolate truffle. So when you look at it up close, you'll see a lot of gold shimmer on it. I didn't use any design paper on this box at all. I put some Tim Holtz feet, box feet on it. And I do not use glue gun, you guys. I mean, yeah, my hot glue gun on this. It's just going to pop right off when you deliver it. I use Goop. And Goop is a really heavy-duty glue that you can get in the adhesive section at, like, say, Michael's. And it takes a while to dry, but your product, your metal product, not going anywhere. You can use glossy accents, too, but because these are heavy metal, I like to use the Goop. So just want to say thanks to Bona for that tip. She directed me to that glue a while back, and I use it all the time. So yeah, and so this trim right here, this lace trim, is from Carla's Etsy. Really love it. It's got satin, and then it's got lace, you know, on one piece of trim. I really love it. And then my favorite medium beige flower pearl trim. It goes all the way around to the back. See that? And then I also lined the top, this top here, with the trim all the way around. And this is a Tim Holtz Curio knob. She loves Tim Holtz, so I had to add something Tim Holtz on there. And then this is all Prima Bling over here. This is a Making Memories sentiment plate, metal plate. It says yours, mine, ours. So I was thinking she could probably use this box since she doesn't cook. She could use this box for other things, like perhaps storing phone numbers or addresses or something like that. And so over here, I have a garment pin just kind of tacked onto the trim, and I have a little set of keys, a charm with a little set of keys, and a little telephone hanging from there. So she could always remove that and replace the charm with something else if she decides to use this box for other reasons. Okay, now onto the top. So I have the large 3-inch rose. Gorgeous. And I'll have the product number down below, but also it'll be linked off my blog. So check out my blog. So that's the centerpiece of the box. I mean, that's what the focus is right here. I sprayed it again with my Scintillating Silver Glitz Spritz. Love how it just gives it that shimmer, and I wish you guys could see it, and I don't know if you can, but it's super shimmery, but the flower kept its color. So over here I have Carla's Ribbon Center Porcelain Roses. I love it. It's got the vintage pink ribbon in the center, and it's porcelain on the outside. I have some of her crystals up here from Carla's Etsy again. Love those. I have 2 up here and 2 down here. I have more of the ribbon, porcelain ribbon, centered flowers. I have one of my clay mold roses, and I baked it and then I painted it with some shimmery paint afterwards, so it's a nice and shimmery. And then I have a little pink mini rose here and a 0.75 inch white rose here. And then I have a vintage Tim Holtz button tucked in under there. Again, I had to put in something Tim Holtz for her. And then I have more of Carla's leaf sprays, which I absolutely love. I use them on everything. I mean, I'm not getting tired of them. I don't think I'll ever get tired of them. Addicted to those things. And so it just opens up like that, and there's nothing inside. It's blank for now. Like I said, it's going to be filled with goodies, and then she can just use it for whatever purpose. So those are my 2 boxes for my I Am Roses project, and also for my Secret Squirrel. So I'm super excited. Can't wait to get these packed up and sent over to her. So thanks for watching, everyone. Have a great weekend. Bye.